Pistache, do you get what's going
on? Got rid of menthols here. I'm smoking one that tastes like a chocolate's Canadian brands, so it's better.
No,
I'm
you guys
so
stop doing.
Ooh, are you hitting a Benjamin? Who's hitting a Benjamin right now?
Sorry, no, I vape. I
Not
vape
me.
like an asshole.
No, you
I'm
guys
so
stop doing that.
jealous.
Stop doing that. It's bad for you.
No, it's just nicotine.
But whatever, it's still bad for you.
I know, but I quit smoking, so it's better.
Oh, you smoke cigarettes?
I used to smoke and then I started vaping, and
What
now
type?
so,
Yo, what brand was your brand? I love cigarettes.
it's Canadian brands. So,
Oh shit, I have no idea Canadian brands.
but now I vape and I can't stop because it tastes better. I'm smoking one that tastes like a chocolate bar.
I think it's so much worse. There's nothing that hits quite like a menthol cigarette for me personally.
Oh, they got rid of menthols here.
What?
They're like, yeah, they're like,
But
oh,
hold
it,
on, before Rampage,
it
do you
makes
guys
children want to smoke.
Pistache, do you get what's going on now, or what? Like, do you still want to watch all the fucking streams?
I'm going to, like, if this person really can provide me the link, I do want to watch it. I would love to get a sense of what happened.
So Worth It has it. I think Nicole has it.
Oh no, where the fuck? I thought
There's a
that
couple
might
people
be
that want to
fun.
come up here and yell.
I did. I dropped it, Rampage. No, I just want to hear her opinion. I'm interested in her opinion.
Well, you did. I think great.
Yeah, I did drop it, but I'm gonna drop it again. You know what's
No, I
so
think-
funny?
A couple
Do you
people
know-
want to come up. I think I'm gonna drop off.
Bro, no, wait, listen. Do you know while you're hitting your vape, I am desperately looking for my fucking charger for mine, and I can't find it?
Hold on, I want to ask
Sorry,
one
I'll
question.
mute it when I do that.
Hold on, I want to ask one question about vape stuff.
What?
So you have to buy the vapes and the charger. Like, how expensive is this?
$20 a vape, and for the charger, it's like 15.
So I have a prize for you after the stream for talking to me, Pistachio.
Prize?
Yes, I do. I have a prize for you.
Oh, I don't even know what that means. And listen, please, you don't have to give me a prize to talk to you. I hope you know that's not how I function.
I know, but I think you're a little bit like me, and I know you need help. So with money, so it's fine.
See, that's another thing too. Jay says a lot of people benefited from No Name in this community. I imagine that she's missed. I enjoy her in chats. See, now this is what really upsets me, and it really upsets me on No Name's behalf. Like, I can't speak for other people, but if No Name never donated another $1, I would feel exactly the same way I feel about No Name personally. That may not be true for everybody, but that is true for me. And I hate it that if anybody's making her feel like her worth is based on what she donates.
Well,
I hate it.
The thing that makes me upset is, like, I understand her generosity is awesome, and I am the same way. And so me being kind of associated with someone like, dogging on generosity, that's not something I like. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because listen, you're super generous too. Like, that goes without
I
saying.
know, and that's why
People know
I'm like, I have no problem, No Name. I had no issue. It's just my friend went off the rails one night. That's basically what happened. That's really, in my opinion, what happened.
Yo, Geek Bar, I have a Geek Bar. That's what I have right now, and I can't find the fucking charger.
No, I don't vape. I never smoked. I've never smoked in one thing in my life, and I never will. But no, I have a.
Yeah, see, that's what a lot of people don't know. Like, for me personally, Dirty Uncle Sal just said No Name and her husband are dealing with the same type of situation that I am, and I miss talking to her about it.
Yeah.
Like, one of the biggest things that I loved about No Name and that I related to her on was her beautiful and long-term relationship with her husband. Like, there are so many things I loved about No Name.
You know what the coolest thing about No Name is that her husband was able to deal with this. I'll tell you this, my boyfriend's.
Yeah,
like,
dude, that shows a level of love. That's a level of love most boyfriends or most men would not be willing to engage with. Does your
boyfriend want anything to do with any of this bullshit?
To be honest, I will fill him in. And
does he care about
it? But wait, I have to. I hate. Like, he is not my boyfriend. He is so much more than that. Him and I have been together for 20 years.
Okay, well, your partner.
No. I wanted to make sure it feels disrespectful to allow him to be called my boyfriend. But he in the very beginning, he also reacted with me 3 different times.
Okay, so what does he think about all this crazy crap?
He thinks it's fucking insanity. Yeah. I wish those videos still existed. He was so funny at how aghast he was to the whole everything.
Gas is really good. That's a good one. They haven't used that. That's a new adjective for this.
Dude, and when I fill him in, you guys heard that Sam called my mother's house, right?
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
When I had to tell my man,
but your mom's like your stepdad, right?
Yeah, and my mom supports, so she knew everything. But when I had to tell my man, like, yo, this is a possibility.
Yeah, this is all this bullshit that could happen.
Yeah. Yes, and so when I explained to him the whole thing, he was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? And who are you doing it with on the internet? Like, what are you doing? He was like, this is insanity.
Wait, Garby, you took. I totally I agree with you. Cause holy crap, if these guys dox me and my parents get called, like, is this your daughter? Potato, like, oh yeah, I guess so. Like,
where the hell is Rampage? Is she not coming?
I thought a bunch of people. I thought Sal's coming up, and so does Dirty. I thought all of them coming up.
Nobody else showed up.
No, I want to talk to you personally. If it's all right, is that okay?
Yeah. I will cash app you with where to.
No, you don't have to cash at me. It's fucking fine. No.
Well, I mean, $1. I don't know another way. I would just send you $1 and just whatever. Well,
I will send you a cash app with my phone number, and then or my email, which would you prefer?
You know what? You can just send me a request, so money doesn't have to be exchanged. If you send me
No.
a request,
I told you you have a
just,
prize for talking. I'm going to send you something after all this.
Just either way, there's many different ways where you can send me text through Cash App. You can either request me, you can send me $1. There are many different ways.
So I tried to ping you, but you're not on. I can't ping you on Twitter because you're private.
You know what?
I'm private. Maybe it's
I'm
me.
not. But yo, that's so weird because I'm definitely not private on Twitter.
I
have a public
asked Gaining Ground. Okay, your buddy. I've asked him to give you my content, and he hasn't. So
when, bro, he has not brought this up to me at all. And I
asked him a
almost
month. I
every
asked
day.
both. Anyways, whatever. Go on.
Yo, I talk to him almost every day. I'm gonna be like, why the hell didn't you tell me?
No, because I have a Twitter account with my. There's a couple reasons I'll tell you about it. I'll tell you about it, but yeah.
So yeah, definitely do that. We'll DM.
Yeah, and then I'll call you or whatever.
Oh, here's
Rampage.
Rampage.
No, I do have a prize for you. Can you one of these people on it?
Rampage.
Hello.
Oh, so tell us what's up. Tell us how you feel.
Okay, so this how I feel is a lot of misunderstanding. I love.
Wait a minute. Can you either back off your mic or lower your decibels a little bit? You're super loud. It's distorting your voice.
Okay, how's this now?
Back off a little bit. Like go a little further away.
And how's this?
Perfect.
Okay, so what I'm getting is that there's a lot of misunderstanding and fresh garbage. No offense, darling, but I feel like there's a lot of pocket watching going on. Am I wrong?
I didn't mean it to be that way, but I can 100% see how people do see it that way. But no,
And I'm not here to ambush you. You know I love you, but
no, it's fine.
I did not see the stream. I missed it. I was probably like my weekend out and passed out drunk somewhere, you know. Being for real, you know, keeping it real. But I don't understand why this no name situation came about. That's why I'm trying to piece everything together. So
yeah, I mean that was what I was asking as well. And I don't know if you were here when when Fresh Garbage said it, but Fresh Garbage claims that she doesn't even understand why she did it. I don't believe that, like respectfully, Fresh Garbage. I think you do know why. I think you're either ashamed or unwilling to really dig into the reasons why. And I think you accidentally admitted the real reasons why. I think that this is what it looks like. This is how it reads. It seems as though you felt a way about No Name's generosity and the loyalty that Negs and DC were showing her as a result of that. But instead of taking it out on the two people whose loyalty can be purchased, you decided to take it out on No Name instead. And it was misplaced and completely unfair. That's how it reads to me. Do you agree, Rampage?
I do. I think it's a lot of misplaced anger. And No Name got the brunt of that, but also in that misplaced anger, a lot of truths came out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
I think a lot of things can be true at the same time. Like and it's confusing. The reason why Fresh Garbage, why so many people are so confused is because it came out of nowhere. It came out of nowhere. It was so outlandish. And it has had everlasting effects. Like you hurt somebody who didn't deserve it.
I know.
And again,
I don't.
Okay, I'm sorry, Fresh Cup. I just want to say, like, listen, I still adore you. Whatever what's going on here. I did not watch the full live stream. From the synopsis that I'm getting here and there from people, to me, it just sounds like a lot of misplaced anger and maybe a little bit of resentment. I could be wrong. I'm not you, so I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think misplaced anger was probably the biggest thing. I don't know, dude. I am like, I think everyone in this. Well, I'm not gonna speak for everyone. I'm a little nutso sometimes. I do have my moments of breakdowns. Like I will get really upset about something and like shave half of my head. Like that's the kind of. I should probably get therapy. But yeah, it was just a bad fucking night, and not proud of it. And I still regret it, and I'm still sorry for it.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Listen, I have a therapist. I go through that, but you know what? I still have a lot of misplaced anger. Somebody could say, "Oh, look at me a certain way," and I go off. Like there's nothing wrong with that. When in this particular situation, it's just that like we're on the internet, so everybody sees everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I'm seeing it.
So I know everybody's gonna say like, "Oh, she's teetering." No, I'm not. I'm just like seeing myself in her position, and I'm also trying to put myself in Fresh Garbage's position.
Yeah, I do the same. I'm so glad you're doing that. I try to do the same.
You know, like if anybody who's in the chat talking a whole bunch of shit on her, try to put yourself in your actual life position. You've been there to yourself. Like, calm it the fuck down. I'm sorry, P. It's a channel. I'm sorry to curse, but
no, dude, I have the dirtiest mouth going. You're fine.
But I get where you're coming from. But I just wish, I don't know, we don't have to get a hold of, well, P does. Maybe
What?
you and P can get in touch with each other on Twitter, and you guys can draft a letter to No Name, to apology letter. I don't know.
No, I think
You
we're
know?
done. I think we're done with that. And I don't even blame No Name. I think No Name is in a place where No Name has been so hurt and behavior has been shown that No Name is not interested in engaging with this any longer. And I don't blame her. I do not blame her at all. I would probably feel very similar if this was done to me.
Yeah.
There's nothing that can be said. Too much was done. And I also feel like Fresh Garbage, I feel like, and people, I'm going to make this private for several reasons, but everybody watching here, and myself, like, it seems as though there are things below the surface that you're not willing to share. I don't know if it's you're not willing to be honest with yourself, not willing to be honest with the public, but you have shown little bits and pieces of things that you're not speaking with your mouth, but you're showing accidentally. You keep doing it. And it seems like also there is still a resentment bubbling under the surface towards No Name. And I genuinely don't understand why.
Okay, me personally, no. I have
Like,
no.
that's not how you feel, or?
I don't have an issue with her at all.
You showed a little bit of that in the beginning. However, Potato, you have been way more open to, like, your demeanor is just very different. You
What
are
do you mean?
not, like, your demeanor, you're not coming from a place that seems, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't even know how to describe it. I can't think of the word. Defensive. You're not coming off as defensive, but Fresh Garbage is. There are different things that Fresh Garbage has said where it's showing me that there is a rage bubbling under the surface that I don't even know if you understand where it's coming from.
No, I probably don't.
No, but I'm telling you because I want you to be aware of what you're throwing out and how others can perceive it.
Yeah, and this is why I'm getting thrown under the coals, because I'm trying to be a friend to someone who is getting railed on, basically.
No, but I've got to wait, Potato. I have to correct you in that as well. I don't know who's throwing you under the coal or whatever you said.
Oh, definitely DC and Nicole, the Raven, all of them, and Belinda, all of that. Yeah, so it's like, I feel unwanted. So
Belinda discussed this too.
Belinda does. Wait, I listened to Belinda's stream. Maybe I fell asleep. I don't remember Belinda throwing you under the table.
She said Fresh Garbage is. Sorry, Garby, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. I was.
She said she's
blocked on site.
She's dismissed on site,
which is fine.
And then that's what DC said to me. So those, yeah.
And I'm really trying to not be defensive.
Dude, really you really
but
are.
But it is kind of hard after a while.
No, seriously, no. How can you not?
But wait, no, wait, nope. I have to stop you immediately.
Okay.
You have to understand, especially Potato. This is absolutely the wrong place to be defensive because I didn't come to you. Potato came to me with this. This is not something I've discussed publicly at all.
I thought you were going to do it, and I was waiting for you to do it. I was like, oh my God.
No, dude, the reason I wanted to, I'm not going to lie to you. I wanted to bad.
This is why I wanted to call you personally.
The only reason, but wait, let me tell you, let me finish. The only reason why I haven't is because No Name asked me not to.
And thank you. And you know what? She is a goddess for doing that. And I love her for that. And that's the best reason to give No Name credit.
Dude, I went back for almost an entire day being like trying to convince No Name to please let me talk about this. And No Name is so selfless.
And that's why I kind of like her even more. And you know what? All this shit, it's been driving me through the shit, but that makes me like her a lot more.
But that's why do you understand? Like, I keep trying to make you guys understand how this was so undeserved from somebody like No Name. This was cruel. This was fucking outrageous.
Cruel? Oh my God, no, you can't.
Cruel.
Darby, you were an idiot and you did this bullshit. And that's how we get this.
I said cruel, not cool.
No, I said, no, it's not cruel, like intentional.
No, but cruel meaning it was mean to do to somebody. That's what cruel means. It was just really mean.
Garby, did you really want to be cruel? Did you really want that?
Okay, give me a second, you guys. I'm going to step down, and I think Dirty Uncle Sal wants to come up. Can Dirty Uncle Sal come up?
I'm about to give you like $5,000 and I'll just go die in my own.
You don't have to give me money.
No, I want to talk to you privately. Is that all right? Can I do that?
Of course. I said we're going to talk privately for sure.
We can talk after this. How about that? Is that all right?
Depends on when it ends because it's getting pretty late. I don't know your time, but it's like 1:30 a.m. for me right now.
I know I'm 1 hour behind you, but yeah.
Tomorrow's Sunday. We may have to wait until tomorrow.
No, dude, I got church like all day.
Okay, good. Hold on. I'm dropping the link so whoever wants to come on can.
Yeah.
All right, who's coming on? Is there a limit to how many people can come on?
I don't know. Can we get off? I'm just gonna do my thing now.
No, dude, you're important to this situation. I think you should stay.
Which is why
I'm gonna put myself on mute. P. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Where's the internet says? I said the entire time, if No Name said something out of pocket, then show it. But all I got was husband called me Satan. Yeah, there was.
Yeah.
I mean, and
that's true. And I didn't even know what was going on with that too.
And I've addressed that. I don't think it's. I wasn't actually offended by him calling me Satan. Again,
I
that
know,
was that was
I'm
during
so
that night
Christian,
where
but
it
it's
just
so
I
ridiculous.
was on a fucking rampage. Like I don't know. I have nothing against her.
Everybody wants her back. It's fine.
It's
Yeah,
just
but I think, dude, I
that's where
think the
it's hard to get
damage. I
not
think the
defensive.
damage is irreparable. I think No Name has been too fucking egreged upon at this point. I think
Agreed.
it's ruined.
But I'm saying it is really hard to not get defensive when I've been like saying the same thing over and over and over
You gotta
again.
work
like,
on
how
that,
I
man,
feel.
though. Listen, as an adult, you have to work on that. You are not the victim in this situation. This all happened because of a mistake you made. I'm telling you because I respect you. You are not in a position to be defensive or to play the victim role in any sense of that word.
It's
This
not like
happened because of a mistake you made for someone who
know.
did not deserve it.
I'm not saying I'm like a victim, but at some point you're like, okay, I've heard it.
But I mean,
That's not me.
from
That's not
who?
me.
You got to understand how strange that sounds to me, because I've not said anything to you personally. I've not seen anybody carry this along. In fact, you guys came to me, and it seems to me like y'all are
I
carrying
just
it
walked in
along.
here. I didn't even know you guys were talking about me.
No,
until,
but
like,
understand where I'm coming from with this. Like, I am not the place where you need to feel, because I didn't come to you. I haven't been speaking of this publicly. So I'm not the person you should feel defensive towards. It's just out of place. Is anybody coming? I keep dropping the link. A bunch of people said they wanted to come on. Is anybody coming? Who said they wanted to come on? Dirty Uncle Sal did. Who else did? Raven.
Dirty Uncle Sal says.
Raven, did you say you wanted to come on?
Hey Pete, I'm gonna drop off. I want to be in the chat. Okay.
Okay. Just stay
Hi,
close.
Rampage.
Stay
Okay.
close.
Okay.
All right. Somebody dropped the link. I mean, somebody grabbed the link.
I
I
thought
don't
Dirty
have-
Uncle Sal wants to.
Beacon says, I don't mask truth. She named you and others about a year ago. She said she was going after. You were named. You took down all videos of her and Negs. Raven, don't lie. Woo, wait, what does that mean? I don't even know what that means. Who are you meaning? Who are you talking about? Anybody know what that means?
No.
Yeah, Raven and Anna are posting all the hours of live streams. That's so.
But
That's
wait, who is Bacon referencing with that?
I don't know.
Oh, but do you want to come up, Raven? Do you want to come on?
I want to talk to Raven. She hates me.
Oh, yeah, dude, Raven, come on and state your piece. Because, Raven is somebody
Raven,
you
I
named
like Raven.
in the
She
beginning.
doesn't like me because whatever. But I'd like her.
Oh, they were talking about Raven Star with that comment. Got it.
I don't know why they were doing that. I was watching Raven's thing on Friday when she's talking about that serial killer guy.
Raven, do you want to come on?
Raven, please. I would like.
Yeah.
to
No, it wasn't you. I know Anna's been.
No,
archiving
those
my
two are
stuff.
friends, but that doesn't mean anything.
I'm not. It's no secret. I'm not the biggest fan of Anna. Not even a little bit.
Dude, Anna Nicole sucks ass. I'm sorry. She's crazy.
Yeah, she's dishonest and fucking weird.
Yeah, she's
Anna,
taking a little break
Raven,
from.
Come on. I want to hear. I want to hear a couple things. I want to hear about your bread because I thought that was cool, and I do not hate you. I think you're cool.
Anna's
I
taking a little break
like
from.
Raven.
Hey. Anna's taking a break from covering Russ nonstop to cover me.
Yeah,
And now
then
she's
Jill.
trying to get.
Russ? She covers Russ?
Oh,
Anna
God,
Nicole
yeah.
does
Yes.
she covers every single thing Russ
Well,
does.
because Russ is lying all the time about whatever the fuck happened with that woman.
Yeah, but I'm
That's-
saying, like, dude, we all know he thrives on negative attention. Why would you give it to him? Why would you
Well,
give
they
somebody
do
like
for-
that exactly what they're after?
Well,
No.
they shifted attention from Russ to
to me.
now our little Garby because she fucked
Fine.
around.
I fucked
And
up.
you don't say,
I'm
hey,
the
hey,
newest.
Garby.
I'm the newest little.
No, you know
Is
what?
it-
You know what? Yo, do you know what I would be interested? I would imagine, but I'm gonna make sure. I would imagine that I would probably agree with the criticism that Anna Nicole has of you, but I'm gonna make sure of that. For once, this may be something her and I agree on.
Oh no, you
Of this?
totally will. If
Yeah, I have a feeling as well. I'm gonna watch her videos just to make sure.
Well, I think you're gonna
well,
get the
she
gist
doesn't.
of it
She doesn't
already.
really. She doesn't comment on anything. She just takes my streams and cuts them down and posts them.
But
So-
with no commentary?
No. She just cuts them down and puts some like weird music and adds some little animation